My workshop, well, the old one. Bonjour, hello, welcome to MaxMountainWorld. This was my workshop. I have a new one. I'm kind of in the way of creating it, but I've done the initial stages and there's a number of reasons for doing this. I'll explain why and whatever. Not all the reasons, I'll explain a couple of the reasons. But anyway, here's the new workshop. I'm just in the process of emptying this completely, and this is going to become the washroom, which it was originally, but whatever, long story, but it became my workshop. It's now becoming, or re-becoming, the washroom. Still got a lot of stuff lying around to sort out and whatnot, but the main part of my job here that I've been doing is done. Now here's all the machines ready to go in. There's another drying machine ready to go in as well, and I'm right next to the garage here. And what I've been doing here at the garage is I've been bringing the Jaguar in here, emptied out the back end completely, protected it up with sheets and stuff, and I've been using that to transport around via the door over there. And there's their latest company van. It's not damaged in any way, and the Saxo, and basically take it out of here, up to the road, away down, and in the other garage, which I'll arrive at in a minute or two. Now I do have another storage in here for large items, fridges, stuff like that. And this is the centre of the building, and what would have been happening was I've been using shopping trolley, I've been using other trolleys and things, take it out of the the old workshop, into the lift, down to the other garage, back onto trolleys or on the same trolleys and stuff, just not as quick and efficient and easy. So that's why I've been using the Jag for that. We've got two lifts in here, and this is on level -1 just now, where I live and where I work. And what I'll do is we'll go down to the other garage, the main one. Just before I emerge into the garage, we have a lot of apartments with these boxes, and you can see in the living room they're kind of a bit tatty. Some of them have been screwed shut. You can see they're all a bit wrecked. They've been repaired numbers of times. So I'll show you what I've been doing with these in a minute as well. We're into another apartment, and we've been replacing these boxes with these really nice new little living room tables. So I've been recuperating the old commode boxes, and as I say, in a wee minute or two we'll see what I've been doing with them. I've got the garage as well, this garage well sealed up just now, and if you watch my regular videos will be more than familiar with the surroundings here. Now you might be asking, why don't I use the company van to shift stuff? It's knackered. And there's still a lot of stuff lying around, and the whole principle of using these boxes and their lids has been a recycling thing. Now I've set up a new recycling depot at the corner of one of the parking spaces. These are the parking spaces that have been and will be allocated for staff vehicles, company vehicles, and I'll have the two of mine in here. And it stops people from parking up and blocking it up. I can park and leave plenty of room to actually activate this. So we've got cardboard paper and wrappings, we've got various, we've got glass, we've got plastics, we've got small electric things like radiators and smashed up cookers and things, or cooker hobs, metal, wood, light bulbs, and that basically is the corner. It's not interrupting anything, it's not taking up any excessive parking spaces. And most of the stuff that's lying around here has all come out of that corner. So it's going to find homes. I have uses for most of it. Now, just while I'm going along here, the length of the garage, that's where I've got the new, that's the main entrance. You'll have seen that in previous videos. We're halfway along the building, so I'm right below where my old workshop was. Quite handy in the middle, but the one reason was it was too small. Now, I mentioned in a couple of previous videos, I've been working about 70, 80-hour weeks, and you might ask, well, why? I'm only contracted to work 39, as is standard in France. I do extra stuff. It makes my life easier, and it also means that I don't have any panic push to do stuff that I'm about to show you. In the corner here, this is a little work area where I've been cutting things and whatnot. There's still a few things to go. Discovered a lot of stuff that can get used elsewhere in the residence, and just a few things still to be sorted out and stuff. But this is all locked up, so I'm going to have to go out the side door here. I'll just unlock that. I've changed the locks already, so I've still got the same key for myself for my little workshop. In the previous video I showed you this door is my new workshop. So let's have a look and see what I've been doing. It's by no means finished. This is only the start of it. Let's get some light on the subject. Got a little work area here with my vise. Handier than before because now I can cut stuff that's longer and have it sticking out the door. I was a bit blocked with that earlier. This area is actually, this little room is actually a lot bigger than the other one as well. So I've got more space, and you can see what I've been doing with these boxes, up on end, up on side or whatever. The lid's all removed. You can see the state they were in. I mean, so many of them broken and busted. So they were long overdue a repair. Some of these I've actually made up from the lids. Extra shelving. So I've got my light bulbs set up here, electric stuff set up here, toolbox temporarily there. I've got other stuff on top, backup light bulbs. The main stock deliveries can go straight up to there. Garden stuff for the summer. The lawnmower and stuff. My own stuff, I've got my road tyres for the Saxo there, all the car stuff there, and Moxon antenna and other stuff in the corner, which comes out easy enough. Also across the right here, all the plumbing stuff. So we've got, this is still to be sorted, but I've got shower rails, bars, I've got shower hoses, shower heads, taps, traps, all the plumbing stuff's here, vent grills and stuff like that, and it sits on top there. I've installed this heater. Now this heater was wrecked by someone, and I've managed to resurrect it, get it working. Obviously we can't put that in an apartment, but I'm more than happy with that. In here it works great. It's got to be kept warm here. It's a very cold place, and that's why I've installed, I found some insulation up in the loft, up in the 4th floor. So I've installed insulation on the doors, and that is on the mid panel, which is just a tiny thin panel, a couple of mil thick. That's insulating from that. Wood is actually a very good insulator, so there's no need to go right to the sides. The doors operate as normal. And also down here I've got the water tap in the corner that was feeding the washing machines, and I've now run the hose round the back. There is a slight bit of seepage from that, so I've got it over the drain. Just basically tie wrapped it into place. And I've got my power washer, which easily slips out the door, cleaning my cars and stuff like that. In here, tooling, screws, and as I say, it's by no means finished, but power cables, extension leads and stuff. It's a work in progress. This is a little trolley that I use at work. Light's going off, it's on a timer, and I use that. The toolbox fits in underneath in there, and all the odds and ends that I carry about, testing things, whatever, it's all there, and a little rubbish bag, and it minimises the number of times that I actually need to go back to the workshop for stuff when I'm doing work, doing repairs, whatever. Another thing here as well, as part of the recycling thing, is I have these set up for testing light bulbs. So I can test all sorts of light bulbs, and I can then go back through to the garage on the way, which is where I'd be going anyway with all my stuff, and recycle it all. So that's the new workshop. work in progress, as I say, and very happy to have it here. It's at the end of the building, so yeah, it's not quite as convenient as the middle of the building, but a much bigger little room to actually have all my stuff set up and all the rest of that. And the other thing as well is handy to have it purely for my work and for cleaning cars and things like that. In the summer, all that stuff all the washer can come out for cleaning clients' push bikes when they all get muddy, the mountain bikes and stuff. So multiple reasons for shifting it, and quite good fun doing that, especially in my time, not in work time, in my time, and that way I'm kind of pottering away as us old men do. And that's it. So anyway, a little bit on the new workshop here, and thanks very much for watching. Keep subscribing, there's lots more to come, especially when the snow arrives. So until the next one, ciao.